Today, we're about to take a thrilling journey into the gritty and unforgettable world of Taxi Driver, the film that redefined American cinema in 1976. This dark, mesmerizing tale of one man's descent into madness still grips audiences with its raw power and haunting visuals. But have you ever wondered what happened to the incredible cast who brought these iconic characters to life? Join us as we uncover the secrets, transformations, and surprising journeys of these actors, a then and now retrospective you won't want to miss. Let's dive in and explore the stories behind these unforgettable faces. Number 1. Robert De Niro as Travis Bickle. A mentally unstable Vietnam War veteran who prowls the night streets of New York as a taxi driver, his intense descent into violence and alienation turned De Niro into a cinematic icon. Today, Robert De Niro remains one of Hollywood's most respected actors, known for films like The Irishman and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Number 2, Jodie Foster as Iris Steensma, the teenage runaway caught in a cycle of exploitation and danger. Jodie Foster's fearless performance as Iris at just 14 years old was both shocking and moving. Today, she continues to impress in diverse roles and has become an acclaimed director with works like Money Monster and The Mauritanian.
Number 3, Cybill Shepherd as Betsy. The campaign worker who briefly becomes Travis's obsession was portrayed by Cybill Shepherd with elegance and cool detachment. Shepherd's portrayal gave the film a glimmer of romantic hope before Travis's world came crashing down. Now, Cybill Shepherd enjoys a respected career in television and film, remembered for Moonlighting, and more.
Number 4. Harvey Keitel as Sport, Matthew. The streetwise and manipulative pimp who controls Iris. Harvey Keitel's raw intensity brought this seedy character to life, cementing his reputation for playing gritty, complex men. Today, he remains a powerful presence in films like The Irishman and Youth.
Number 5, Peter Boyle as Wizard. A fellow cabbie and the grizzled voice of tough love who tries to talk sense into Travis. Peter Boyle's grounded performance was a brief but memorable anchor of camaraderie. He's fondly remembered for his comedic roles in Everybody Loves Raymond before his passing in 2006.
Number 6. Albert Brooks as Tom. The gentle campaign worker who ends up competing with Travis for Betsy's attention. Albert Brooks infused the role with nervous charm and authenticity. Today, Brooks is still known for his witty performances and celebrated work in animated films like Finding Nemo. Number 7. Leonard Harris as Senator Charles Palantine, the slick politician who becomes the target of Travis's obsession. Leonard Harris brought a polished, believable quality to his brief scenes. Outside of Taxi Driver, Harris was best known as a respected New York City arts critic until his death in 2011.
Number 8. Martin Scorsese as Passenger Watching Silhouette. The mysterious, sinister passenger who speaks of dark fantasies, a chilling cameo by the film's legendary director. Martin Scorsese's brief appearance added an eerie authenticity to Travis's nightmarish world. Now, Scorsese continues to shape modern cinema, directing epic films like The Irishman and Killers of the Flower Moon.
Number 9. Deanne Abbott as Concession Girl. A soft-spoken presence at the adult theater Travis frequents adds a fleeting glimpse of connection in the film's lonely cityscape. Deanne Abbott's understated performance captures the quiet despair of urban life. Beyond Taxi Driver, Abbott appeared in other Scorsese films like New York, New York, and had a brief marriage to Robert De Niro, later choosing to step away from the limelight for a more private life.
Number 10. Victor Argo as Melio. The weary bodega owner caught in the city's endless grind was brought to life by Victor Argo's compelling realism. His brief but memorable appearance grounds the film in New York's gritty reality. Argo was a go-to actor for tough, no-nonsense roles in King of New York and Bad Lieutenant before his passing in 2004, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable supporting characters.
Number 11. Gino Ardito as Policeman at Rally. Portrayed by Gino Ardito, brings a sense of order and suspicion to the film's tense climax. Ardito's strong presence in this small but pivotal role
highlights the city's constant police watchfulness. Although he stayed out of the public spotlight in later years, Ardito's appearance in Taxi Driver remains a lasting part of his contribution to New York cinema's rich tapestry.
Number 12. Harry Northup as Doughboy. A fellow taxi driver whose tough talk and street-smart attitude add another layer of authenticity to the film's dark world. Beyond Taxi Driver, Northup became a prolific poet and continued to take on small but meaningful roles in various films, embodying the grit of New York street life.
Number 13. Murray Mostyn as Iris's timekeeper. The shady hotel clerk who acts as a silent enabler in her exploitation. Murray Mostyn's creepy, leering presence added an unsettling air to the small but vital role. Although this was a minor appearance, Mostyn's performance left a lasting impact, and he remained active in film and television, appearing in works like The Equalizer and Law & Order.
Number 14. Joe Spinell as Personnel Officer.
Joe Spinell's bored and unenthusiastic personnel officer brings a chilling touch of bureaucracy to Travis's world. His brief but memorable performance underscores the film's theme of alienation in the modern city. Spinell went on to become a cult icon in horror and crime films, including Maniac and The Godfather, before his sudden death in 1989 at just 52 years old.
Number 15. Richard Higgs as Secret Service Agent is a watchful figure whose sharp eyes add a layer of paranoia and suspicion to Travis's unraveling mind. After Taxi Driver, Higgs remained largely away from the spotlight, with little information about his later life and career, adding an air of mystery to his legacy. And there you have it, the unforgettable faces behind Taxi Driver, each leaving a mark that still echoes through cinema history. From the haunted eyes of Travis Bickle to the quiet strength of Iris, these performances gave life to one of the most haunting portraits of loneliness and urban decay ever put on film. As we look back at these actors' journeys, some still shining, others now only memories, we're reminded of how art can capture the soul of a city and of the fragile line between sanity and madness. What do you think about these incredible transformations? Which actor's journey surprised you most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. And if you'd like me to cover another iconic film or actor, let me know. Your ideas inspire me to keep going. Thanks for joining me on this trip down memory lane. Until next time, keep the spirit of cinema alive, and remember, sometimes the most unforgettable stories are those that linger long after the credits roll.